The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badgers, Jonathan Taylor. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion comes Pittman. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you could really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They go right back to Taylor. Taylor a first down and more. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They put Woods in motion. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll work forward, only to about the 18. Second down and 8. Give up the middle to Taylor. And the Colts have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll run with Warren. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Hey, don't jump. Ready?
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
11.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And caught, left side, it's complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. On the give, this is Taylor. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They put Woods in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Tonight.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Alpha. Here we go. Good. Easy. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Angel. Chip slip. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
With Taylor. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's Richardson on the move. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They put Woods in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Third and long. They'll motion over Pierce. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.